So to go along with yesterday's video on static lock, and if you haven't seen it, search around. It's somewhere on my channel. It's a good thing to look for. You really need to have surge protectors on your computers, whether it be a desktop, whether it be a laptop. Now, laptops have a little bit better surge protection because they have a battery in them, but still, that battery is only like not very useful in protecting a surge. You know, the good thing is during a lightning storm or something like that, you can unplug the laptop and run it off battery and you're okay. You can't do that to a desktop. You can turn it off, you can unplug it, but a lot of people like to continue to be on the internet during a lightning storm. So I'm sure you guys have these. Your basic power strip, Dollar General, Family Dollar, Dollar Tree maybe. These are good. Make sure you're reading the ratings on them. The higher the Joule rating, the better the protection. Some of them will even offer a limited lightning strike damage protection, kind of like an insurance plan. If it's plugged in right and your house is grounded and all that stuff, you know, it's like insurance for your cell phone, you know, or your cell phone screen protector or your case. Yeah, they offer that to you, just knowing that they're going to find every excuse to get out of it. Same with these guys. But anyways, yeah, the higher the joules or watts, the better the protection. Like I said, a basic one is fine if you have an inexpensive laptop or inexpensive desktop. Sometimes we sell them here for $100 or less. So if your computer blows up for a surge, you know, yeah, you're out money, time, and stuff like that. But, you know, if you have a $100 computer and a $4 surge protector, it's okay. The next step up from that is one of these big bad boys. And this is a smaller one. This has got surge protection and built-in battery. So if the power goes out, the computer doesn't immediately turn off and corrupt the hard drive. These are not necessarily cheap, but they're a good investment, especially I have like gamers. If you've got that $2,500 desktop sitting on your computer or sitting on your desk, you definitely want one of these because you really don't want a brownout to come through and just ruin your day. These generally run anywhere between, I think the average price I've been looking at has been like $100. When you get it, you open up the back, you slide the connectors together to make the battery work, you turn it on, you plug your stuff into it. Just a side note, if you have, and this is true for the other ones too, the power strips, if you have a laser printer, no. Never plug in a laser printer into one of these. Bad things happen, like fires. So if you have a laser printer, if you don't know if you have a laser printer or not, pull the toner cartridge out. If the toner cartridge can fit in your hand, you have an inkjet. If the toner cartridge is the length of your forearm, you have a laser printer. Never plug a laser printer into a surge protector or a battery backup or what they call UPS, Universal Power Supply. No, bad things happen. Those go right into the wall, and if you take a hit on those, you're just out that money. Sorry. But yeah, they do make a bigger one, more for businesses and people who have servers and so on and so forth. It's kind of like the same size or half the size of your desktop. Yeah, if you really want to protect your investment, that's the one to go for. They are not cheap by any stretch of the imagination. So, you know, you will easily drop $300 more on a UPS like that. And it's basically this on steroids. But like I said, it's a floor mount, or it sits beside your desktop computer. It's got 4, 6, 8, 10 connectors in the back. It doesn't have one battery in it like the one I showed you. It usually has 2 or more. It has a digital display on it, so you know if the power goes out, and that's the nice thing about the battery backups or the UPSs. Power goes out, it'll scream at you. Batteries start to go bad at them out of these things, which are replaceable. The batteries start to go bad, yeah, they'll scream at you too. And I get a lot of calls from this every year. Because it takes about 2 years to go through a set of batteries on a battery backup or UPS, and batteries are not cheap. And I tell you, if you need batteries right now, Interstate Battery in Sandusky, just take the whole device in. They will take the old ones out, put the new ones in. You're good. But it's going to cost you about $60, $70, $80, or maybe even more, depending on how many batteries you have and how much the batteries themselves cost. So if you want to do it yourself, eBay, Amazon, just know which batteries to get. You can pull the old ones out. There's a model number on it. It tells you what to get. So yeah. So again, this kind of goes in tangent with the static lock videos yesterday. Is if you've got those in place, they will help. They'll slow the process down, but they won't stop it unless you've got that rubber mat underneath it. And even that is not a 100% guarantee. That's probably about a 95. So yeah, surge protectors, battery backups, UPSs. Great to have them because you never know when someone is going to hit a telephone pole and cause a surge come through the electrical lines, or the house gets struck by lightning. Anything like that that's going to put that surge through the power system in your house. Now you think, well, I've got a circuit breaker. Circuit breakers work for amps. They don't work for voltages. Most cases. I have yet to see one that says 1,000 volts, 30 amps. It's on a computer. It's the voltage that kills the computer, not the amperage. The amperage does help. But if it's an amp problem coming down through the line, your circuit breaker will pop. If it's a volt line or a high voltage coming down the line and it's got low amperage, circuit breaker will not pop. These will do that job. So have those investments. And like I said, especially for the gamers, you're spending, $1,500, $2,000, $3,500 for a computer. Get your battery backups, get your UPSs, servers and small businesses. Same thing. If you've spent $3,000 for a server or more, I kind of joke because $3,000 is the low end on a server. Get yourself a battery backup and just because it'll save you a whole lot of money later on. And like I said, get them, plug them in. Homeowners, go cheap if you want. Like I said, $100 to protect your stuff is still a good investment. So if you found this useful, like, share, and subscribe. You see it up here. If you can't subscribe because you don't have a Google account, there's our Facebook page. Go over there, like our page. We post them up over there too. So questions, you can give me a call. You know where we're at. Talk to you later.